Hey guys, Jonah here once more, drinking from the Vocation box of the year, the Stout box, whatever you would like to call it. Ooh, make sure that doesn't fall over again. That was bad, wasn't it, at the start? Apologies for the swearing from back then. If you haven't seen that video, why not subscribe and then you can look at me swearing and all sorts. We have got sticky toffee pudding, sticky toffee stout. This bad boy is the kind of the runt of the litter at 5.6, I believe that says. Is it 6 or is it 8? I can't see. 5.8, I believe. There we go. Fantastic. And we have got, so let's look at the ingredients list to see if we can generate some ingredients and stuff from there. My hand is wobbling in this position. We've definitely got barley in there. I can't see. Let me stand up, dear viewer. Had a very long week this week, so yeah, I cannot see things very clearly at the moment. My eyes are full. What have we got? We got some oats in there. Yep, definitely got oats. That looks about it. So this one has only got the oats, not the wheat in there. Right. Oh, I think I'll be able to hold this up without shaking. Sticky toffee pudding, a celebration of a classic winter warmer and late Lake District delicacy. Interesting. This easygoing stout with a luxurious and fruit to the brim with nostalgic feel-good flavours. So we've got toffee, indulgent and sponge, does that say? Wow, that's interesting. Decadent toffee and rich caramel sponge combined with roasted barley, dark crystal malts for a sumptuous finish. Notes of molasses, all good. And a subtle salty back. No, oh dear. Has this got the dreaded salted caramel? What is all that? What is this thing about salted caramel? It's just weird, if you ask me. Especially because I've got diabetes. So caramel is not good for me in the first place. But then putting salt in it, like ridiculous. We all have too much salt in our diet anyway, and they're putting salt in sweet things. Guess what that means? You eat more of the sweet things. Doesn't make sense to me whatsoever. Right, we still have our surviving Vocation brewery glass. I'm glad to see it survived. My goodness, I was lucky that first day. I do have a backup though, dear viewer, from last year. I've still got my Bar Humbug shirt. Don't worry, I haven't been wearing this the whole time. I've been taking it off and putting it back on. Nice. Right, let's pour some beer and we'll get on with our review. Wow, these haven't been in the fridge at all. So this one's got quite a big head on it, but it's fast disappearing as well. So let me fill it right up to the top and it'll probably be gone very quickly. So look at that, 3-fingered head in this very small glass. Although it's not as small as you might think it is. I believe this holds 2/3 of a pint in it, which is kind of cool. Vocation brewery scene as usual. Look at that huge bubble in the middle there. Wow, it's like the Death Star. It's like hanging over the O in Vocation. Look, there it is, breaking the surface like Jaws. And it's gone and settled again, but some really large bubbles in there. The beer itself, really nice dark colour, like they all have been in this series. Oh, I should probably put this back up here. Yeah, let's put it front and center. Boom. Yeah, this is doughy toffee, sweet things, sweet kind of pudding. You know, the suet puddings, sort of the things you used to get at school. Spotted dick, anyone? Maybe you didn't go to a school like me. See those spotted dicks? Or jam roly-poly. Not the jam, but this is like the kind of, that sort of squidgy, puddingy type things. Very sweet it's tasting. Anyway, let us dive in. Before we do that, as I always say in these videos, please consider liking and subscribing, doing all that kind of good stuff. And why not leave a comment down below? Chin chin, this is the last one in. Interesting. There is toffee kind of taste there. Sweetness, lacto taste. Because my hand was wiggling so much, I'm not sure if there's any lacto in this bad boy, but it wouldn't surprise me, the sugar. But then there's a kind of bitterness to it too. Unlike one of the other beers, there was a sort of yogurty kind of bitterness. And that's kind of what I'm getting from this one. So, not a bad beer by any means, but not the best by any means at all. For me, it's the chocolate salted caramel one. Actually, no, sorry. No, it's not. It's the volumes one versus the may contain sixpence one. I think they were my two. And I have to give it to that one. That's a 12.5% beer on Christmas Day. Absolute ridiculousness. Best of the box. This one, not really enjoying, to be honest. So there's some chocolate there, there's some toffee there. Actually, that bitterness is kind of tailing off a little bit, but it's just there in the background, just enough to be kind of disjointed. So the flavors aren't marrying together into one, what's it called? Tumultuous applause, you know, a sort of an orchestra. There's two different things going on there, and they're not going down the same railroad track. They're kind of departing, if you like. Still, 5.8%, not bad at all for a beer. I would be happy to drink this one again. There are much better beers in this box, but yeah, not a bad one at all. And a nice way to finish. I was originally going to do it the other way round, but life happens, things get in the way, unfortunately, dear viewer. And yeah, I needed a strong beer. So I started at that end and worked my way back. And I almost, oh, pardon me, bit of wind there, bit of carbon dioxide in that bad boy. Still solid glass there, which is what it's all about. Oh, fantastic. So that was the Vocation Sticky Toffee Pudding, special edition. I think you can buy this one individually. You can definitely get it from Vocation if you want to. Really, really nice beer, but it cannot beat some of the other ones in here. This has been Unclejona, drinking some beers, chatting to you guys, dear viewer. Yeah, my mind's elsewhere, so I'm not going to drag it on, but it's almost the end of the year, New Year's Eve tomorrow, and I'm really hoping 2024 is going to be better than 2023. Yeah, this year hasn't been that good, to be honest. Beer wise, it's been pretty good. I've had lots of beers. I might do a special thing tomorrow when I've got some details off Untapped. Hopefully, you guys, you know what Untapped is. And this year, they did it last year. They got some statistics together about your drinking habits and that kind of stuff. So I might give away a few of those secrets as to, you know, what I've been drinking, how much I've been drinking. Do I want to know how much I've been drinking? I don't know. But until then, dear viewer, please take care of yourself, take care of each other, and Uncle Chona will be back with more beer reviews real soon.